We are trying to beat the storm and get some fish in. It's January 23rd, and we got a huge storm coming in. And I decided to run out here and fish. So if you just find this video randomly on the internet, it's just a live stream. We're going to try to catch anything that bites. We're going to use wax worms, simple duck rod with 2 hooks set up on a drop shot. I'll show you how I hook them up. All right. Hey, what's going on, Ian? Hey, man, look what I'm using. I'm using a double drop shot. There's no trout here, but yesterday we caught a gigantic perch. And this is actually one of your hooks. I think it's one of those Gamakatsu trout hooks. And look, that's your drop shot, man. What's going on, Gilles? Salut, Gilles. Gilles, I hope you're feeling okay. You told me you went to the hospital, so I hope everything's well. What's going on, Mr. Dale? Hope you're having a great Friday. I hope you're getting ready for the snowstorm. All right, let's put some wax worms on. Let's start fishing. The problem is today, I made this huge mush, and today it turned into ice, so I might slip a little. Let's see that? Let's slip. All right, the good thing is there's a fence here that can stop me from falling off the cliff. Oh, no. Actually, I'm going to use this fence like one of those MMA fighters. I'm just going to rest myself on it, and we're going to throw some wax worms on. Ian, how's life in Vegas right now? You're like everybody's jealous of you right now. My buddy's actually in Vegas right now, and I was talking to him. He's at a conference, some sort of anesthesia conference, and he told me that Vegas is empty. He showed me a few pictures, like at the popular spots, and it's completely empty. So all those videos I see on YouTube saying that Vegas has lost a ton of customers, it's probably true. Hold on. Let's see if we can catch a bluegill today. Hold on. We're using wax worms. That's what worked yesterday. We caught a huge perch yesterday. That was definitely my PB perch. I was watching the video of myself. I was going a little nuts, but it is what it is. All right, it is slippery. Okay, that's it. Demon, what's up, man? All right, we can fish. We can fish for a little bit. All right. I'm just using it for those of you that don't know. It's the same rod as yesterday. It's a duck rod. And I just keep attention on it. He's fishing the same spot we fished yesterday. Just gonna wait for them to come. Gonna read the chat. I don't go to the strip. I got you. I remember there used to be a hidden circus. A hidden secret about Vegas, and it was that the best steak and the cheapest steak by far was in Circus Circus, and I did go there, and it was absolutely amazing. It was cheap. I'm not sure if Circus Circus still has that good steak. They cook it for you on wood. Let's see who else in the chat. We got 58 people in the chat. How's everybody doing? If you're from the States, I hope you're getting ready for the big boy storm. I pulled up to Costco and Costco. Hold on, we're getting bites. I had a little nibble. We're getting bites. So I thought it was smart. I came to Costco at like 8:50 in the morning because they open at 9. There was a line of people almost wrapping around the Costco building. It was wild. So, but the good thing is the line moved fast. I saw people buying enough milk and eggs to start their own bakery, man. It's crazy. Warmer. It is warmer on deck. You're right, Jules. It is very warm, Jules. Shard. And I got my wool socks going. I don't know where I put my Sims wool socks, but yeah, doing pretty good today. Ellis Island Brewery. Never heard of it. You know what? Now that you told me that, hold on. I'm gonna print screen. I just print screen that. I'm gonna let him know if that's okay with you. Because he's a nerd like me, but he likes his beer. I'm gonna tell him about it. The beers are amazing. The food's super cheap. Okay, I'm gonna tell him as soon as I get off the live stream. He told me that table minimum for So he's an amazing poker player. So if he gets a good streak, we just leave. But he was telling me that the table minimum on Thursday was $25, which is absolutely crazy. I think on Thursday it should be like $5. But yeah, for those that are joining the chat, we're fishing in Jersey. We're fishing on a tiny rod. We're just hoping to catch something to pass time. It's probably going to be my last fishing stream before the storm comes around tomorrow night. So, yeah, if you want to hang out, feel free to talk. Oh, getting bites. Oh, got a fish. Fish, 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 fish. Got one. Oh, there you go. Let's get him in. All right. Okay. All right. We'll take it. Listen, it's 32 degrees outside. I'll take any fish I can catch. Oh, look at that perfect hook set. See that? Boom. All right. Hey, I'm going to rest myself like an MMA fighter against the fence again. Look at this guy. Hey, buddy, are you getting ready for the storm? You know, the big one's coming, right? Oh, I'll get the last one back on. Look at this guy. All right. Well, there you go. For those of you that are new to the channel, there you go. That's your first fish on the live stream. Let's put him back in. All right. Take care of yourself, bud. Watch out for the snow. Gotta get the barbecue platter. Okay, I got you. No, I'm serious, Mike. He's a really good friend of mine. He's actually, you know what he does? He's a pretty cool guy. When they transplant organs for patients that they're waiting for an organ, he does anesthesia during those surgeries. So he's like a organ transplant anesthesia guy, which is that was a tough fellowship to get into. So he's a. I'll tell him to go to that place, to Ellis Island Brewery. Hey, there are different tables in Vegas. Just gotta walk around. I don't. Yep, See, Jules, I got a fish for you. Hold on. We're getting a bitey bite. Wait. Hey, that's a little like nibble. Where's that fish at? All right, so we got one bluegill. Getting a bite. Ooh, it is much colder today than it was yesterday, though. Tell you that. My fingertips are freezing. My wife and I was telling her how great these gloves are, and she's like, "Well, your fingertips are gonna freeze off." And maybe she was right. Cuckoo jeez. I like that. So Gilles told me that he was in the hospital. So Gilles, I hope you feel better, man. All right, let's get this thing out there again. Let's see. If I don't get any bites in the next couple of minutes, I'll put a new wax worm on. I don't know if you'll be able to read it, maybe. But yeah, he uh, 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 Jules, this one's for you, buddy. You ready for it? I'm gonna catch this fish for you, Jules. I'm getting a little nibble. Oh, come on. Why you gotta do this to me right now? Come on. Just do it. How are you doing? Alright, hold on, let me read that. Ayakabitsi. What's going on? Are you in the States? Are you getting ready for the big boy storm? Come on, fish. Where are the fish at? Ah, just had a nice bite. Oh, oh man. Yeah. Disappear right in French? Nice. Wow. I think he's trying to say disappear right in French. It's tough, Jules, man. The language barrier is getting us, man. Oh, I think I'm getting a little nibble. All right, let me check my wax worm. Oh yeah, it took my wax worm, and I'm glad it took the top one because I never know if they bite the top one or the bottom one. All right, I just can't have my rod slip away into the abyss. Yeah, but just in case, I stopped by whatchamacallit. I stopped by Petco today. I expected a lot of people to be at Petco too, because I figured if people are going nuts, stocking up for themselves, they're probably going to be doing the same for their animals. But Petco was surprisingly empty. All right, all right. Let's put this wax worm on. All right, we're gonna get a fish with this one for sure, guaranteed. Wait, Jim, if you can hear me, are you guys supposed to get any cold weather in Florida? You guys are gonna dodge this storm like Neo from Matrix. We're all like, everybody in Jersey's going absolutely crazy. My kid can't wait because he's gonna be shoveling driveways. If anybody needs their driveway shoveled, let me know. He thinks he's gonna, he thinks he's gonna make enough money to buy a private jet, shoveling driveways with his kid, with his friends. All right. Ronnie told me to hold this thing sideways, and he was not wrong. To get a loop up. Hey, what's going on? Neil dragged me 5563. Now with the song I'm getting. Well, funny enough, my neighbor was his best customer. He went over to this guy's house with his friend, and they shoveled the driveway and got $60. So I don't know if he knows we're neighbors. I don't think he does, but he said he was his nicest customer. So I think my kid's gonna be moving on foot. He's probably in better shape than anybody. So hopefully, make some money. Hey, what's going on, Norwell 1? It is a little chilly, but you know what? We're gonna catch a fish. Me, what's going on, Muriel? Gobert 5345. I don't know, these like made up names. Why do they always have 4 digits at the end? Alright. Come on, fish. Okay. I think I have a nibble. I'm not sure if it's a nibble or wind. But yeah, it's quite cold out here. I think it's about, I don't know, DCP, what's the temp right now? I think Somerset County is sitting right at 34. Hi, Albert. Thomas Garbino, man, what's going on? You getting ready for the big one? I was at Costco this morning, and people were wiping out the whole store. I saw a lady with like 15 boxes of toilet paper. I don't know. I guess you can say that everybody in Jersey is pooping themselves right now. But yeah, it's we're gonna get hit. We're gonna get hit. Ice fished last week. Got several bluegills. Norwell says that. Nice. Where you from, Norwell? Albert from Southern California. Well, Albert, I know you're a lucky guy for this weekend. My wife was actually supposed to fly to San Francisco, but she canceled her flight. But yeah, the place to be is in. Hold on. I think I have a nibble. Yeah, Southern California and Florida are the places to be right now. Not Texas, though. I think Texas is also going to get slammed. We're fishing for bluegills. Yeah. Hey, what's going on, Budget Bass Bro Fishing? I remember you. Haven't seen you in a while. Budget Bass Bro Fishing. I remember you, man. 137 people. Well, hope you all doing well. If you're new, let me know what state you guys are from. And I hope you're getting ready for the big one. Or not, if you're in Southern California or Florida. You need 0.75 inches of ice. Nice, Budget Bass. That's awesome, man. Minus 14 in Wisconsin. Holy mackerel. Minus 14. I know, you guys are like, we're like wusses in Jersey compared to you guys. Minus 14. Man, just saying that, my hand got cold. Whew. That's what it was like in Quebec when I was there skiing, and it was not nice. You basically, like, your face freezes, your eyelashes freeze. It's wild, man. Yeah, Budget Bass. It's been a minute since you stopped by, but hey, I'd rather have you fishing out there than watching me fish on the screen. And as much as I would love to have a gazillion subscribers, I want you to enjoy yourself first. Let's see. All right, let's change the spot a little bit. Let's see who else commented. Jim said something. I think I missed it. It's sunny, 83 degrees. Feel bad for the whole Midwest and East Coast. Not going to be fun. The ice for. Oh, hold on. I think I have a nibble. Oh, hold on. Ah, I sound like an ogre. Hold on. Oh no, we didn't get him. All right, let's cast it back out there. Let's get a juicy one. I still can't believe I caught that gigantic perch on the live stream yesterday. You guys saw me in rare form, but that was it didn't seem big in the video, but let me tell you, if you see me put that fish on the when I started pulling it up, you can see how huge it was compared to the pipe. That pipe is at least a foot in diameter. And that thing was at least like 14 inches long. Right. All right, Gilles, I promised you a fish. I got a fish for you, buddy. So, it's not a big one, Gilles. I'm sorry. But it's a fish for you. Gilles, pêche pour toi. Ah, here you go. I know, it's a water raccoon. But it's better than nothing. Hope you feel better, Gilles. Gilles is my French brother from another mother. All right, let's let him out. All right, look at this guy. Yeah, okay. He just self-released. He actually bounced off and went under the fence. That's Jersey bluegill for you, man. I think that guy has done time before. He hopped over that fence like nobody's business, man. I think he's done that before. Let's see. Let me throw this in and read the chat. I know it's not a big fish. I hope y'all being entertained. All right, let's see what else. Sunny blue skies here. Nice. Yeah, Thomas Gravino, you're not wrong, man. I actually made a video on my TikTok about how crazy my Costco was. I think it's like it was just insane. It's like literally like jungle. But at the same time, I think the smart people are shopping this morning if they can get off time from work. I think the crazy people are going to be shopping tomorrow. Tomorrow we're gonna hear it tomorrow in the news about Jersey. They're gonna be drunk uncles in the parking lot finding it out for a loaf of bread. But smart people are actually shopping today because I popped into Costco and Trader Joe's and both lines took me. Ah, the Costco line maybe took me 15 minutes tops because I did the express line. But I was talking to some guy, it went by quick. And Trader Joe's was probably like 5 minutes. So, like, they know what's going on. All right, let's get a fish. What kind of bait? We're using wax worms, Albert. Let's see. Yeah, budget bass bar fishing. We're on the dock runner. Hold on, let me catch up to the chat real quick because I got excited about talking about this goddamn chopping experience I had today. Let me catch up. What's going on, Tina Hickey? Yes, Demon, I did buy that baitcaster. I'm making short about it. It's I actually bought it's a full setup. It's a beautiful rod and a baitcaster. It was $30 on Facebook. Let's see. Usually the boogers are just at the bottom this time of the year. You're right, Norwell. What lure are you using, Dozy? Oh, hey, what's going on, Peace? Yeah, you're not wrong, Peace. If every fish was that big, everybody and their mother would be out there fishing. Yeah, you're absolutely right about that, man. That is couldn't have said it better than myself. And I'm actually fishing at a place where not a lot of people know how to get to. I'm just surprised it's not iced over yet. I think it's because of the current. Need more than perch. You're right. But if I catch fish today, I'm gonna put them all back because it's such a look how small the place is. I don't want to. Once me and my kids came here and we caught a bunch of perch here, but that was a couple of years back, and we kept them. But then I realized there's probably only about 3 or 4 of those perch in here. I love eating perch. It's just I bought so much food today that it'd be a disservice to keep a fish today. We're in Jersey, Kelly Lovato. Yeah, I'm sorry I wasn't catching up to the chat, guys. I got stuck. Victor, who else is here? Let's see. I don't know what you're talking about, Victor. Let's see. Nothing better than a great deep fried fish fry. Oh, dude, you bet. You bet. I love frying fish whole. I cut the head off. I got them, and then we just deep fry them. And man, nothing tastes better than that bluegill tail or crappie tail. It's like a chip. All right, let's try a different location. For some reason, we're not getting bites. Not sure why. You know what? Should we cast it out deep? I might get snagged there though. I really don't want to. Let's do one more. Let's do one more by me, and then I'll cast it out. I think the wax worm just came off. Hold on, let me reel it back in. Maybe that's the wax worm that got attacked before. The only problem I'm having today is I'm standing on ice, so any move I make, I start slipping. Usually you're not gonna catch me slipping, but today you're gonna catch me slipping. Let's see. It is cold though. It is super cold. These gloves are barely keeping me warm. And it's windy too. All right, that's pretty good. Let's try it. The fish barely bite right now. They kind of that's why I'm using small hooks and tiny bait. They're really, at least that's what I've known. At least that's what I've read and that what worked. They're really just barely even moving. They don't want to exert any energy to get a meal right now. Oh, oh, oh! I have a nibble. Had a nibble right away, which is a good thing. Now where are you? Why he left? Had a nibble right away, and now the fish is gone. Thomas Gabino says, "Oh, he did a fish fry out on the ice. That's nice." I might get in trouble doing that here in Jersey because you know how people are. I don't think in this county I'm allowed to do that. But maybe in the spring I'll do that because my house is pretty close. Oh, red snappers, best fish ever, other than fluke. I have one of those wood grills that you actually use real wood in, and my favorite way to cook fish is to cook it there because it's almost like cooking fish on a fire. All right, let's try this. So yeah, you can actually look at my rod tip. I'm going to lower it a little bit so you can have a better view. You can actually, if you watch the rod tip, you'll see it right away. Oh, you saw that? You saw that? You saw that hit? Just watch the tip. You saw that? Oh, got him. All right. Oh, oh, dude. You know what that is? I am so surprised. I figured all the bass are gonna eat them. That's actually that's the first time I caught this fish here. That's a creek chub. That's a variety of minnows. I've never caught one here. I'm super surprised this guy survives here because there's big bass in it. Well, not big, but they'll eat them. I'm super surprised. Oh, if I had a bigger rod, I'll use him as bait. But that's a creek chub. That's a indigenous species of New Jersey. They call them. Come on, guys. They call them. Sometimes they call them poor man's trout, but they're super aggressive sometimes. Look at them. Yeah, they're amazing bait for pike. Amazing bait for bass, muskie. And I was really surprised I actually caught one here because I figured it's such a small pond, they all get destroyed by the bass in here. That was pretty good. All right, so we're doing some variety today. We caught a creek chub. That's great. 40 below, yeah, 40 below. I'm telling you, I should apply for a freaking skating team. I'm doing some crazy moves out here on this ice. There's nothing to do about it. I'm just holding on to the fence like a little kid. You ever see a little kid learn how to skate? It's me right now holding onto that fence. I'm actually not even going to change this bait. I'm just going to dress it a little better so I can set the hook. But yeah, if you guys don't know, anything actually fell through the ice. Food okay, but that's a warning for all of you trying to get out there right now. Be very, very diligent. Do your homework, and don't go alone. Because no matter how well prepared you can be, you might not just survive by yourself. You might need a buddy to get you out. Bass just swallowed him, and he hit. Oh, hey, Doozy, thanks. What is your favorite ice fishing lure? My favorite ice fishing lure? Well, I'll be honest with you. I'm really not an ice fisherman, but I'm gonna say if you're gonna go out, just use a drop shot like I'm using right now with two hooks. I don't know if you can do three hooks where you live. I appreciate that. Hey, thanks, Jim. Thanks for the clutch. I appreciate the donation, Dozy. Thank you so much. I put all my. I decided to. At first, I felt uncomfortable when people would donate, but now I made a rule. I'm putting all my donations towards the bait and whatever I need for fishing. I have a little notepad in my phone where I set up all my donations. I think this month I received $22. I think YouTube takes about, I gotta check, I think they take about 30% of that, unfortunately. But yeah, that bought me at least 2 cans of those wax worms. Thanks, Jason Jr. I appreciate it. Oh, you were watching when you were watching Thomas when he fell through the ice. So he's actually going to be. I'm going to support him. I'm going to get a membership for his channel. I personally will not have memberships for my channel, but I will support anything. He'll probably be one of the first channels I support and subscribe to. He's a good dude. I really enjoy him fishing. We're actually very similar in age, and I don't know how many kids he has, but I have 2 sons. I have little nibbles, but nothing serious. Jason J, what's going on, man? Jules, you want a gift? I gave you a gift. Ah, you saw that? If you watch the rod tip, you can see the hits. Watch the rod tip. I know, we got a little closer though. You know what? Let me cast it out there again. I'm so surprised that I caught it. This is the first time I caught a creek chop here. I'm basically. So that means that there should be big creek chops in the reservoir. Hmm. I never thought they would make it here because of how much bass there is here. Okay, you see the tip? Watch the tip. You see that? Watch the tip. Hold on. So yeah, there's definitely bites right there. I think that's where water has the most oxygen, and that's where they hang out. Because oxygen is pretty low in winter. See that tip? Look at the tip. Ah, set the hook. Go get him. What's going on, Polar Hood? Hey, Cletus, what's going on, man? Everybody's in the chat. Good to see you guys. So we caught 2 bluegills, and we caught a. If somebody maybe can write that, we caught 2 bluegills and a creek chub. Not a huge creek chub, but not a tiny one either. Pretty good. And we're fishing on like a $5 rod. So if you go ice fishing, I think people use these a lot. Like it's a cheap. You don't really need like a expensive rod to go ice fishing. You can get these at Walmart, and you can get them as a combo. They're made by Shakespeare, and they're called duck runners. Bébé poisson. What's poisson? I forgot what poisson means. All right, let's see. Oh, 187 people watching me. How y'all doing? Can you believe Jersey can look this beautiful? I'm gonna be like the Jersey ambassador of YouTube. If you just joined, we caught a couple of fish, and we're probably gonna catch a couple more. I can fish for at least another 40 minutes. Then I'm gonna get home. I'm pretty confident we're gonna get a fish in the next. I'd say I'm gonna say 7 minutes. How about that, chat? Check me on that. So by 1:51, I'll have a fish on. How you doing, Sahab AS07? Hey, Doozy, thanks again. Doozy, I appreciate that. Thank you so much. Thanks. I hope you didn't double tap the donation thing. But yeah, I much appreciate the donation. Thank you very much. Look, I'm even rocking my Sims hat. I'm trying to fit in with all the old timers. All right. Thanks again. Let me. Of course, I got so excited I got stuck on the fence. Hold on. Ugh. I don't know how many of you fished around fences, but man, sometimes. What did I do here? What did I do? How did I manage to do this? Ah, Well, I guess my promise of catching a fish. Oh, here we go. All right, okay, let's go. We got about 5.5 more minutes to catch a fish, or I'm gonna eat my boot. Thanks again for the donation. It's very nice of you. The only fishing that gets really pricey is fluke fishing at Sandy Hook, because you basically gotta drive down the parkway. Fluke baits are so expensive, and you rarely actually catch a keeper. I think fluke is the only fish that really makes sense to buy from the store if you just want to eat fluke. But fishing is hella fun. One day you can go there and catch like 25 short ones, but they're so much fun to fight because of just their anatomy. They have that strong tail. They're a lot of fun to fight. I have not caught a keeper last year. What's going on, Video Player 86? Be nice to us old timers. Man, I feel like I know I'm an old timer too. My kid, I'm gonna be 42 this year, and my kid basically thinks they should put me in the museum. And my favorite cars were all made in the 80s and early 90s. We got 209 bots in here, or what? If not, double tap that screen. That's funny. Thanks. Yeah, double tap that screen. Hell yeah. If you're ready for the storm and you're gonna make it, double tap the screen. I really want to get out here tomorrow and fish, but the weekends I usually spend with my kids. I'm not sure if they're gonna cancel my kids' game. Probably not. All right, not getting bites here. So you know what? You see how amazing it is in the winter. You can literally be 5 feet away from a spot where you get bites and get 0 bites. And that's what I've read, and that's what all the old timers told me, that fish barely move in the winter. They just don't move. They conserve energy because the food is not there. It's so cold. You basically have to put the bait right in front of them. That's why people that ice fish, a lot of guys nowadays use live scope because they drill a hole and they see where the fish are. If the fish are not there, just move on. That's why ice fishing can be frustrating. You're old, and if the kids think it. Jesus, man, I see you. You're from Brazil? Pixar Fish got BMD. I can't read that. I'm sorry. Yeah, the bite window is just not there. You see how we're getting bites? And I told you guys I was going to catch a fish? Well, looks like I was a liar. Let's try a different spot real quick. At least here I have so much space to I can just cast here and there. I don't have ice yet. Yeah, and their bite is super. They're not aggressive biters right now at all. They basically kind of put that thing in their mouth, look at it, and they're not aggressive at all. Still have 2 minutes left. All right, this gives me hope. Man, that line is coily. Oh, dude, I thought I had a bite. Hold on. What I had? 1 minute. We're down to 40 seconds. Come on, catch a fish. Ah, Tom Brady, Hail Mary. Bloop. Let's see. Dude, I can't even walk up here because it's so slippery. Because it's a slope. You see how it's sloping out? All right, we need a fish. Come on, fishy. Nothing. You can probably drag this thing super slowly. We're gonna change up a spot to where. So yeah, looks like my timer's at. I didn't catch a fish. My bad. Hey, what's going on? You're fishing now? Nice. Ian's fishing now, man. That's good. Oh, ah, well, we did get a bite, but I didn't get a fish. But I know where that bite went. Hold on, it was right. Oh yeah, he took my wax worm. I hope he's enjoying it. The wax worm's gone. All right, hold on. Hold on. You guys think they're gonna bite worms right now? You know what? What do you guys think? Worms, garlic worm, or wax worm? All right, hold on. Ugh, my fingers are very, very cold. Oh wait, that's a bad idea. That's gonna blow away. All right, let's put a new wax worm on. See, I just buy these wax worms at Petco. If you just starting fishing, just go to Petco. They have all your bait. I'm gonna put another one on this one. You can buy 50 of these for $5.99. I know it's pricey, but it's convenient because you'll have Petco's. We don't have any fishing stores anymore around us because fishing kind of is dying off as a hobby, unfortunately. I feel like the temperatures are actually dropping. I don't know if it's me, but maybe I'm just getting colder. 156 people in the chat. Y'all tap that screen. Leave me a like. I'm going to catch you a fish. I'm going to catch you a fish. I'm going to say in the next 5 minutes. How about that? I wish there was a timer. I had a good feeling about this spot. Thanks, Dozy. I appreciate it. Making it rain today. Thank you so much. I catch many fluke here on Staten Island. Hardly ever a keeper. Yeah, the fluke are just. I mean, you have to basically, in order to catch a keeper, from what I'm gathering, listening to the guys that do catch keepers, you basically have to walk the beach. You have to find the holes. You can't sit at the same spot, but you have to walk a lot. The guy that catches all the keepers on Sandy Hook, I met him. He walks easily 5, 6, maybe even 8 miles to catch his fish. He limits out when he goes fishing. He comes there all the way from PA. And he's just a good fisherman, and he uses finesse technique. He doesn't use a high-low rig. He just uses one very light gulp. He uses gulp. Oh wow, look at that. What is this? He uses gulp jerk shad. Thanks again, Dozy123. I appreciate it. Very tranquil environment over there. Yeah, we got a little waterfall going on. I just had a nice bite, and now it disappeared. Yeah, we got a little waterfall situation over there. Trying to catch a fish, but looks like me and the fish are not on the same page. Is giving you right a letter vibes? DW. That's funny. The best bait for fluke is Keeley's. Yes, you're absolutely right about that, Thomas. But when you can't get Keeley's and you want to be active finesse fisherman, the second best bait, well, at least for finesse fishing fluke, the best bait is gulp, jerk shad in white color, either 5 or 6 inch. People have better luck with 6 inch apparently. And like last year I didn't get that memo. I was fishing with 5 inch. All right, I think there's a fish here and it's playing with me. Yeah, this place is super nice. Look at that. Are we in Switzerland? No. We're in dirty Jersey. If you like the view, double tap the screen. There should be a fish somewhere here. Keep the rod tip down. Let's try it. Troy says to keep the rod tip down. Second best bait is spearing and squid. But I'm guessing, Thomas, do you actively fish it or do you just bank fish it from the shore? Do you walk the shore and just kind of cast and retrieve, or do you just cast it in and wait for a bite? But yeah, there was a guy that caught a keeper in front of me with Keeley's last year when we were getting skunked. You're not wrong about that. There should be a fish here. Come on, fishy. Location. Don't take it to the stupid. We're in Jersey, bud. You can see the rod tip now. But unfortunately, I'm not getting any more bites. Yeah, so my favorite way to fish for fluke is to just be active and kind of do like the whole twitching method off the bottom. I do a twitch, and slowly reel up the slack. And that's the one that always gets me the best results. But some days they just don't bite. Some days they're just not there. You basically want to fish moving water all the time. 134 people in the live stream. That's epic. I don't know how many of you guys are from the States, but I've said it before. I hope everybody's prepared for the storm. Don't do anything silly. Because I think the biggest issue is the first responders will have a hard time getting to it. There should be fish there. I really want to fish. You see how there's churning water over there, but I'm afraid of snagging there. Come on, fishy. Explore with the DJ. What's going on, man? How you doing, Murtazi? Is what's his name? Is NJ Maniac fishing right now, or is he taking a day off? It is cold out there today. I'm telling you right now. It has to be cold on the lake. My fingertips are freezing right now because the wind makes it really bad. If he's fishing, I hope he's using a tent. Let's try a different spot. As a matter of fact, I'm thinking, where should I cast? You know what? Let's go for alternative method. Let's just cast it out there in the middle somewhere. Wow. I just hope I don't get snagged. Please don't get snagged. Hold on. Give me a sec. Maybe we'll catch another perch. What is your fishing setup? Joe Grimes. All right, I'll tell you since we're just waiting for a bite right now. I got Shakespeare Duck Runner, cheap red. I got a Dio Presso, Legalis. I think it's a thousand. It's a 1,000 series LT 1000, and just 4 pound line, drop shot with 2 size 8 hooks and 2 wax worms. I'm gonna slowly drag this towards myself. Yeah, I figured most of the fish is gonna be right there where that waterfall is, but I'm still trying spots. Oh man. Yeah. Good. I think it's a good thing I'm gonna wrap this up in about 30 minutes because my fingertips are cold. I'm actually gonna put my hands in the pocket. I think my wife was absolutely right. It is super cold out here today. Yes, Mush Butler. These are Simms wool half gloves. What's interesting is they advertise them as a wool gloves, but when you get them, they say 30% wool on them. But yeah, I am getting cold today. I gotta buy me a pair of those. Well, I'm just gonna wait for this winter to run out, but I really want to buy those gloves that are full gloves, but still made for fishing. I think Monkey makes them. I forgot the name of the company. But yeah, these gloves are good up until the temps get into the 30s. Once the temps get into like mid 30s, these gloves, your fingertips I mean, everybody's built differently, and my fingers are pretty short, so your fingers are going to start getting cold. What's going on, Pretty Santa Seu? 84 likes. You never know. No, it's 74 likes. We might break 100 today. Double tap that screen if you want me to catch a fish. I gotta change out my spot again. It would be really nice to catch a perch. And they're definitely in here. We caught one yesterday. The ginormous one. You know what I'm gonna do? Let's go to that spot where we caught a perch. Let's go to that spot. I just don't want to slip. Man, you can see my footsteps from yesterday. Yeah, that's where I caught him. Let me see. Caught him right by that pipe. Alright, let's do it. If we get him again, that'll be absolutely hilarious. Alright. Watch the tip for me, guys and gals. Marsh Butler. So yeah, we caught how many bluegills did we catch? Two? We caught two bluegills. I think two. Maybe no, I think it was two. And we caught a creek chub. Basically a big minnow. Juan Lara, what's going on, man? I don't understand what you're saying, but if you like fishing, I guess you came to the right spot. Huh, what was that? It's like I broke tension in my thing. I don't know. Let's cast to a different spot. I might cast right by the pipe. Maybe there's fish hiding right under the pipe. I don't know if you guys can see it, but there's a pipe right there. Oh, this setup would absolutely kill here during the summer. You could probably catch 100 fish if you want. Obviously, right now it's not the same, but let's see. Maybe we can catch another perch. By the way, do you guys know that the North American perch record was caught in Jersey? I think it was actually caught in Bordentown in the 1800s, and the record is still not broken. It was I think the fish was 4 pounds. Was it 4 or 2 pounds? I forgot. But can you imagine that? Even a 2-pound perch. That's wild. I'd say the fish is probably 4 pounds. Pretty empty out here. It'll be hilarious if I catch that huge perch again. Yeah. My squirrel brain is running out of patience. Come on, something bite. Not sure if twitching it is a good idea, but maybe. I think Jules is leaving. Don't leave us, Jules. Let's try casting it over here. That's how, like, the fish barely moves. You basically have to, you almost have to, they're not like trout. In the winter, you basically have to put it right in front of their face. Let me lower my rod. Just, my fingertips are so cold that anybody else from Jersey in here? I know DCP kayak fishing is from Jersey. Thomas Gerbino is from Staten Island. What else we got here? I don't know if Z's in the chat. Anybody from New York? Other than Mr. Gerbino? I mean, come on. I'm not sure if I'm getting bites or just my hand shaking because of how cold it is. All right, you know what? Let's go back. It looks like we're not getting bites here. I might come back here. You can see my trusty Coleman fishing backpack that I made for myself. Hold on, guys. Let's see. Let's cast into that current. Maybe there's a fish there. Hope I don't get broken off. Alright. So we like the slack. Alright. We're in there. Now we wait. Can't wait for the spring. Fishing's so good around this part in the spring. You're in Jersey? What's going on, Alfonso Lynch? I hope you're getting ready for that big boy storm coming in. I'd say do your shopping today because tomorrow is going to be wild if you have to do any shopping. How you doing, City Miltra Soyi? I think I butchered that one. That's what we call that creek shop. Come on, fish. Oh, I thought. Oh man, I got snagged on something. Let me reel this up a little bit. I don't want to lose my stuff. It's pretty shallow over there, but there's current, so there's definitely fish in there. But in the summer, I'll always catch a bunch of small bass that are waiting for something to drop down in the current. I'm change up spot again. I guess yesterday's bite was a little better than today. At least that's what it feels like. Jersey, what exit? That's a perfect question for somebody from Jersey. I'm actually not off an exit. I'm closer to PA. But we're in Somerset County. But yeah, if you need somebody from Jersey, I'm gonna hold my rod with my left hand because my right hand is gone. Can't feel my fingers. If you meet somebody from Jersey, just ask them what exit. That's basically how everybody can knows who's from where. Come on, fish. You're gonna put everybody in the chat to sleep. 77 likes. All right, we might be able to crack 100 today, but if we crack 80, I'd be happy. Haven't cracked 100 likes in a long time, and I know exactly why, because I can't catch fish. Alfonso Lynch, you're from exit 148. Oh, okay. So you're right above Bloomfield, basically. I take a lot of my clients to that area sometimes. I work as a driver. They have property over there. I know where. Hold on, we're getting bites. We're getting bites. We're getting bites. I'm not sure if it's anything substantial, but what's going on, Manuel and Yamato? How's it going, man? Wait, is that 14B or 148? I can't even read straight right now. I think that's 14B. Oh, it's Turnpike. My bad. All right. You know what? Let's cast over there. Over there. Let me come down. It's not the best line for this weather, but so a lot of people have been telling me in order to prevent your line from freezing, if you're fishing in winter, people put like Crisco oil in it or any kind of vegetable oil to keep it from freezing. It's a pretty good idea. I might try that if we keep fishing. If we keep trout fishing. Ooh, that is cold. That is very, very cold. Hold on, guys. I gotta see where my. Oh wow, we almost lost a wax worms. Hold on. Can I put my rod like that? Yes, I can. We almost lost our wax worms. Don't know that happened. All right, hold on. We're back. Oh look, I just set this up as a as a fence rig. All right, I gotta find where the fish is. We haven't had a bite in a while. I think we haven't had a bite in about 30 minutes. Well, we had bites, but no fish. $14B, Alfonso. Where is that by? $14B. I'm thinking. Yeah, if you ever miss your exit on a turnpike, you got about a 15-minute, 20-minute round trip coming up to go to the right exit. Exits on the turnpike are super, super long. Trying to get snagged. I wonder in the winter, does the bite also get good in the early morning and then late afternoon, or in the winter it doesn't really matter? Oh, Jersey City. Okay, so you're basically right there next to New York, 14B. Should have known that. Jersey City's cool. You guys got some crazy real estate prices nowadays. I actually bought a couple of motorcycles from there was a motorcycle shop in Jersey City. Couldn't afford his rent. He was selling everything out. I bought a BMW motorcycle off of him. Ooh, a little slippery out here. Oh, come on, fish. If this doesn't work, I'm going to fish along this wall. You see the wall? I'm going to fish along the wall because it is deep here. Maybe I'll get a perch. Jersey City. Lived for 18 years, Dale. Yeah, my buddy lived there when before it was crazy expensive. And the views of the city are amazing. It was kind of like a hidden gem until basically what happened after 9/11 happened. A lot of real estate money moved out of New York City, and that's when Hoboken, Jersey City, it really saw a crazy investment boom. Hoboken and Jersey City used to be pretty seedy towns. All right, here's what we're gonna do. We're gonna fish. We're gonna fish along. I'll show it to you guys. I just don't want to drop the phone. So we're gonna fish along this ledge, and I think it's just like I'm basically ice skating here. Just gonna cast it here. Oh no, my line's wrapping around my reel. Hold on. Well, let's see if we get a bite. All right, let's see here. Last time I went to Jersey, was it? No, it was Hoboken. I couldn't get a parking spot to get a cup of coffee in Hoboken. No matter where you went, there was signs that you can't park on the street. I just wanted to park my car for 3 minutes, run in and get a cup of coffee up in there. Couldn't find a parking spot. And it was just like 10 a.m. on Friday. It wasn't anything special. Come on, fish. Come on, fish. Well, I appreciate you guys hanging out with me. I'm sorry we can't catch you another fish, but at least we got 3 today. It's better than none. Yeah, I'm not very good at waiting for fish to come to the bait. I think my brain's not wired for that, but I'm trying. I like active fishing, which is doesn't compute in winter. All right, let's recast. I'm just gonna walk along this fence and hopefully not fall. All right, hold on. Jeez, I'm gonna stretch this line out when I get home. Come on, fish. Anytime, man. I should probably bring an extra rod with me next time, just to rig it up on the fence. Come on, fishy. You think the fish are on the other side of the bridge? Well, I'm not going there. They might be. You never know, Jules. Jules, you might be right, my friend. Mon ami. We did catch the smallest bass I ever caught under that bridge. I think it was like this big. I think we made a short about it. Oh, man. Let's cast it a little further out. It's kind of hard. I should have brought. I just didn't want to bring a lone rod with me today. So I already kind of had this thing set up. But next time I should probably bring extra couple of rods and just cast them in. I can have up to 3 rods in Jersey, so maybe make it a little bit more entertaining for you guys. Tom K, yes, this is the perch spot. Unfortunately, perch is not coming out to play today. We caught the perch right there yesterday. But today, no action. No action, no. We did catch 3 fish, but we caught 2 bluegills, and we caught a, what you want to call it, a creek chub. It's time. I know it's time. Maybe it's time to catch one. I think we're due for a perch. We do have they're just not biting. You can see the wax worms. They're still on. You see, Mr. Waxworm. Oh wait, that's not a good presentation. The top one has good presentation, but the bottom one, no bueno. Wow, I can't feel my finger. So what we're gonna do is I'm gonna cast this in and fish with my left hand. I think the temperature's actually dropped. It feels like it got colder. Or maybe that's just my brain. Oh, I don't want to get a snag. I don't like doing this, but it is what it is. I wonder if I can make a patented fence rig for my rod. Jeez, I knew that was going to happen. All right, let's recast that. I was trying to switch my hands up. Sorry. Thought that was a fish for a second. All right, let's cast this out there. Yeet. And let's let it sink. Lock it in. All right, I'm fishing with my left hand. Alfonso, we caught small bluegills, not slabs. There are slabs in this water, but for some reason we're not catching them. Oh, let me reel it up a little bit. I think the fingers on my right hand already went home because I can't feel them. So I'm gonna fish with my left hand and warm up. Yeah, if you guys want to go out and fish today, I mean fish in Jersey, tomorrow's your last day before the crazy storm. But make sure you dress warm. It's very cold. I'm basically resting my rod and just warming up my fingers. This is pretty much how we caught the perch last time. '86. Is it 85? 86 likes. Thank you very much. I ran out of things to talk about. I don't know what else to tell you guys. All I can say is that I'm a little worried about the snowstorm, but not that worried. I just want to make sure that I can safely get down my street without somebody crashing into me. We live on a hill, and you always have people just flying down. Come on, fish. Yeah, I'm definitely bringing it. If I'm coming back here in next week, I am bringing an extra 2 rods with me to make it more entertaining. Because we're just sitting here staring at a rod. I don't know if you guys are asleep yet. All right, let's do one more cast. And obviously, I'll bring a longer rod. So, for those of you that don't know, I showed up to the spot expecting to ice fish yesterday, and I realized it wasn't frozen. Alphonse over in French. You're not right. You're not wrong, Dale. Next week is going to be absolutely. If I think this is cold now, next week is going to be crazy. It's going to be basically, I think, 10 degrees. And yeah, I would like to maybe take my kid ice fishing with a guide so I don't drown with him. But there's a couple of spots that I really want to go ice fishing like in my area, but I don't think I'm allowed to. They basically in Somerset County, they really don't want you ice fishing, and it's kind of sad. The only way to ice fish is really either have like a small hole like this and just kind of do it, or just go up North Jersey, and there's a couple lakes in North Jersey to do it. Huh? No action. Oof. I'll probably do this for the next 10 minutes. I don't want to bore you guys to death. Let's sit in this spot for the next couple of minutes. If no fish, we'll change the spot again. This is basically where we caught the perch. That's exactly the spot. Did you get anything yet? Yeah, we did catch fish. We caught 2 bluegills and we caught a creek chub. But right now we're struggling. Yeah, Hopalong and Bud Lake. I'd probably try Hopalong because I know that there's probably more people fishing there. So maybe at least I can talk to somebody, get some advice. But I won't be able to do it during the weekday because if I can convince my 13-year-old to go ice fishing with me, I don't know what I'll have to do. But yeah, I might try Hoppathon. If he has no school and the roads are clear, maybe I'll drag him out there. We do have an ice auger. I can have him drill the hole. All right. I don't think that was a bite. Nope. So the bait's on. This is exactly where we caught the perch. I don't know if you guys remember that pipe. That's where I landed the perch yesterday. All right. Let's do one more a couple more casts, and I'm gonna run back home. I'm very hopeful of this right here. Hold on. I just don't understand why I can't catch a fish here. We had so many bites, but they touch it and they run away. I don't know why. Why are you running? How you doing, Christoph? Christoph Klitschkowski. What's going on, man? We're getting, no, that's not a bite. That's a wind. That means no. I still don't know if it's a bite or wind. Felt like a bite. Okay, we're getting bites. Maybe we'll get a fish. Let me just see where the bites are. Okay, I know where they are. Let's try it. Maybe we'll get a fish. Had a couple of bites, but it was also windy. Let's try it. Let's get a fish. Come on. Come on, fish. Before I get frostbite, I'm gonna get you. I had a couple of bites. Hey, thanks, Andrew. Thanks for that super chat thing. Hey, what's going on, Artyom? Artyom, hold on, bites, bite. Come on, fish. It's a nice couple of bites. Come on. Did it eat the wax worm? I should have set the hook. Hold on. You see the tip of, look at the tip of my rod. Come on, bite. Okay. Bite, bite. Do another bite. I'm gonna get you. Ah. Oh no. Okay, this is good news. They ate both wax worms. All right. We might. So let's try them. I think they're tiny bluegills, the way they bite. But why can't we get them? All right. Let's go. Now I'm excited. Let's get one. So we lost both wax worms. I think my tongue is frozen now too. Come on, look at this big juicy wax worm. Does he know he's going fishing today? Probably not. These are just size 8 hooks. What's funny is my weight actually froze to the ice while I was putting them on. Look. Yep, my drop shot weight actually is frozen to the ice. So yeah, it is cold out here. It is cold out here. Whew. All right, let's get that fish. I'm tired of feeding them. Let's get one. Oh no. Okay, let's reel up a little bit. Let it drop. And watch the tip. And hopefully get one. What are we catching? John, we're trying to catch a fish, man. Maybe a bluegill? John, mga priyanka. Paul, I might get you a fish, Paul, right before the end of the stream. I'm getting these bluegill raccoons playing with my line. Always good to see you, Paul. I think you have what, like 9 days left on that oil rig you're sitting on? Nah. This has to be the tiniest bluegills that are stealing my bait. That would not be a perch. Yeah, I did get a nice perch yesterday. That was definitely my personal best perch that we caught. But I would like to catch something today. I think I put half the chat to sleep. 189 people in the chat. Yo, double tap that like. Help me get to 100, please. I got to run back to my car soon. I'd really appreciate it. I'm frozen now. Not like the Disney cartoon, man. You can probably see. You can see my hands shaking a little bit. Double tap that screen for that 100 likes. Come on, chat. Do it for the good old Jersey boy. Maybe I'll even catch a fish. It's really something tiny playing with me. Pixel Perfect, what's going on? Oh, you're in the Netherlands? Timon Prienko. Nice, in the Netherlands, we don't have so much bluegills in the Netherlands. Yeah, if you're in the Netherlands, you gotta check out Mr. Paul van Wolferen. I call him he's like, what do I call him? I even forgot. I think my brain's frozen. That's the problem. He is he's quite a presence in the online fishing community, and he's from Netherlands. Come on, fish. 95 likes. Come on, guys. We can get it up to 100. Just double tap that screen. Via screen DJ. Oh, man, it's so cold. 3rd of February, I'm coming off again. Good to hear. Okay, I'll remember that. So 3rd of February, there's a chance for a. Oh, Jonathan, thanks for that Latin disco, man. Jacqueline McKenzie, we are in the beautiful state of New Jersey, trying to not lose our fingertips and catch a fish. And we got a bite. We just got a bite. We just got a bite. Hold on. Come on, fishy, fishy. Come on, let's finish the stream on a good note. 97 likes. I need 3 more. I just had a little nibble. It looks like Denver. Well, look, we don't have a waterfall. And this is not AI. When was the last time you saw a waterfall like that in Jersey? We got a waterfall. Got some nice water. And you can get the best pizza in the world. All within 5 miles of this place. 99 likes. All right, we're almost there, chat. Let's go. Let's go give it a big 100. We got a storm incoming. Oh, man. Yay, we did it. 100 likes. Nice. All right. That's awesome. I appreciate I'm like a terrible insurance salesman. I just need the likes. All right, last cast. And then I really have to run. I have about a mile I got to trek through the woods to get back to my car. So, yeah. Got a bit of a walk coming up. Hey, Scott B, what's going on, man? Scott B, how you doing? I gave you a shout out on my posts when you were live streaming. I hope I got some people into your live stream. Did you catch anything on that live stream? I thought you caught 2 fish, something like that. You've never been to Jersey, Jacqueline? I'd say if you go to Jersey, stick to the Jersey Shore. But over Jersey's cool. Jersey definitely got character. Not sure if I'm going to stay here for the rest of my life, but I like Jersey. People can be a bit abrasive. 100 likes. Thanks, guys, again. I appreciate it. That's very nice of you. All right, last cast for sure. And after that, I'm going to start packing my stuff up, actually. Last cast. I'm going to bring it in where the hole is. I actually don't have much to pack up. I'm just going to throw my chest pack, my Okeechobee Fats chest pack, into my trusty old Coleman backpack. Hold on. There we go. There we go. And that's it. I'm basically ready to go. Fortunately, no fish. Minus 14. Holy mackerel, man. We catch anything you can catch, really. You can catch bluegills, you can catch perch, you can catch bass, bullhead catfish, eels, and Jersey Shore. You can. Barton Bay is a world-class fishery, and so is South Jersey. You can catch a lot of stuff here. Man, it's cold today. Oh, bites. Maybe we can get a fish. Something small, but hold on. Next bite, I'm going to set a hook like I'm trying to pull in a shark. Come on, where's the bite at? Come on, bite it. I dare you. It's these small boogers, man. I think either that or creek crabs. Alright. Come on. Give it 10 more seconds. Well, I did have a bite. But at this point, I gotta say bye and run to my car, guys. Because I gotta get my kid out the bus. As you know, I always end my live streams around this time or earlier because I gotta get home. Alright, let me say bye to all of you and wish you, hold on. Hey, y'all. Well, thanks for hanging out with me today. Thanks for fishing with me. If you're in the storm path, please make sure you're safe and take care of your elderly family members. I'll try to get out here again, hopefully Monday or maybe even Saturday. You never know. Have a good weekend, y'all. Stay safe, and I'll catch you later. I appreciate you. Thanks.